O believers, be careful of envy, for it eats up good deeds like fire consumes wood. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Envy is something that can silently harm relationships and disrupt peace. Have you ever felt like someone in your group was not genuinely happy for you or seemed critical after you shared good news? This may be a sign of jealousy. It's important for us to understand these signs, not only to protect ourselves, but also to keep our social and spiritual environment healthy. Today we are going to discuss key Islamic teachings that help us identify traits like envy and deceit in others as well as in ourselves, so that we can protect ourselves and others from their negative impacts. By the end of this discussion, you will be better equipped to recognize and handle jealousy and falsehood in light of Islamic teachings. Jealousy and deception can be extremely harmful for both personal and social well-being. They can destroy trust, cause emotional pain, and create conflicts within families and between friends. When trust is broken, it is very difficult to repair, and these feelings can create lasting divisions that affect everyone involved. The Prophet, peace be upon him, warned us that jealousy eats up good deeds just like fire burns dry wood, emphasizing just how destructive envy can be. Betrayal and jealousy often work in secret, making them even more dangerous because we might not see them coming. For example, a hypocrite might pretend to be your friend, compliment you, and act supportive, but behind your back, they might spread false information or try to undermine your success. This behavior is why it is so crucial to address these issues openly. Jealousy and lies not only hurt our relationships but also disrupt our inner peace and weaken our closeness to Allah. By addressing these problems, we protect our dignity, rebuild and maintain trust, and ultimately strengthen our relationship with Allah. Taking these steps not only makes us better individuals, but also contributes to a healthier community. Step 1. Recognize the signs of jealousy. The first step in dealing with jealousy is to recognize the signs. Have you ever noticed someone becoming distant or critical of you after you shared good news? This change could mean they are feeling jealous. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that jealousy often hides within us and shows up in small, subtle ways like unnecessary criticism, backhanded compliments, or trying to downplay someone's success. It could also be a lack of genuine happiness when something good happens to you, or the person avoiding conversations about your achievements. Think about the criticism you receive. Are they really trying to help you grow, or could their words be motivated by jealousy? Another common sign is when someone seems to undermine your confidence or dismiss your hard work. Recognizing these signs is the first step in protecting yourself, as jealousy can create a toxic environment that affects your mental and emotional well-being. The Quran tells us to seek refuge from the harm of those who envy, reminding us that protection lies in being mindful of these traits and trusting Allah to shield us from negativity. Learn to spot these behaviors, distance yourself from them when necessary, and focus on surrounding yourself with supportive, well-intentioned people who truly wish the best for you. Step 2. Understand the signs of lying. Lying is another harmful trait that can deeply affect relationships and erode the trust that bonds people together. When someone lies, it damages the foundation of trust, making it difficult for others to believe them in the future. If a person frequently makes empty promises or changes their story every time they are confronted, it is often a clear sign of dishonesty. This kind of behavior not only affects individual relationships, but can also damage a person's overall reputation. Islam teaches us to always be truthful and warns against the consequences of lying, as lies often lead to other wrongful actions and ultimately bring punishment, both in this world and in the hereafter. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, emphasized that truthfulness leads to righteousness, and righteousness leads to paradise, whereas lying leads to sinfulness, and sinfulness leads to hellfire. In today's world, it's especially important to verify information before acting on it, as false information can spread quickly and easily, particularly through social media. Misinformation can cause confusion, hurt feelings, and unnecessary conflicts. The Quran tells us to always check if something is true before making decisions, so we do not make mistakes that could harm ourselves or others. By being cautious, verifying information, and promoting honesty, we can build relationships based on trust and ensure that our actions do not lead to unintended harm. Step 3. Notice how they treat others. A person's true character is revealed by how they treat people who cannot offer them anything in return. The Prophet, peace be upon him, emphasized the importance of being kind, especially to those who are in no position to provide any benefit to us. This type of kindness is a genuine reflection of a person's character, as it demonstrates compassion without expecting anything in return. Observe how your friends and acquaintances treat strangers, people who are less fortunate or those who are in weaker positions. Are they respectful and considerate, or do they only show kindness when they think it will benefit them in some way? For example, notice how someone behaves with waitstaff at a restaurant, a janitor, or anyone they may not have a personal connection with. Do they show the same courtesy as they would to someone from whom they expect a favor? True character is about being kind and fair consistently, regardless of what someone can gain. It means doing the right thing even when no one is watching or when there is nothing to be gained. On the other hand, those who are only nice when they can gain something or when it's advantageous for them are demonstrating hypocrisy. It's essential to be cautious of such people, as their intentions are often not sincere. By surrounding ourselves with those who act with genuine kindness and empathy, we create a supportive environment that encourages positive growth and strengthens our moral values. Step 4. Develop sincerity in yourself. We also need to look at ourselves and assess our own sincerity. Are we consistent in what we say and do, or do we change based on the situation? A believer should always strive for sincerity and consistency, both in their worship and in their interactions with others. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "The most beloved deeds to Allah are those done consistently, even if they are small." This means we should be steady not only in our prayers, but also in our everyday actions, treating others with fairness and kindness. Step 5. Ask Allah for help through dua. When facing challenges like jealousy, lies, or betrayal, our best support is Allah. Turning to Him through dua, prayer, makes us stronger against these challenges. The Prophet, peace be upon him, called dua the essence of worship. Ask Allah to show you the truth as the truth and give you the strength to follow it. By sincerely praying, we find peace and are protected from negative influences. This helps us stand firm in our values and face life's difficulties with confidence. As we discussed today, jealousy, lies, and hypocrisy not only harm our lives, but also weaken our spiritual connections. However, Allah has given us a clear path through the Quran and the teachings of the Prophet to protect ourselves. We need to put these teachings into practice in our daily lives to protect ourselves and be role models for others. Remember, this is a lifelong journey. Keep asking Allah for guidance, strength, and protection. If this discussion made you think about your actions, please share it so that more people can benefit. Let's work together to create a community based on trust, honesty, and kindness. May Allah guide and protect us all.